Hey, DEMCAD. Hey, DEMCAD. My name is, I'm gonna go by the name of, sorry, I gotta adjust my camera. There's a lot of wind out here, and if I do it outside, I'm gonna get a lot of, anyway, so, I'm gonna go by the name of, pseudonym of Carmen, Carmen San Diego, San Diego. For security reasons, long-time viewer, first-time responder. I've left some comments, but so anyway, you talk a lot about the state of the nation. That's one of a lot of key themes that you have over the years. So I want to talk about the state of the nation. We talk about a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about everything, or I'm going to respond to you a little bit about everything. And this is going to be kind of a longer video because I've got a lot to respond to, a lot to catch up on. I've been watching your videos for years and commenting on yours, and you know, it's been so. Anyway, that's the reason for the length. Normally I would do a much shorter video, but anyway. So the state of the nation, yeah. So Barack Obama's, it's 2016. Obama's going out. It looks like Donald Trump is on deck, going up against Hillary. Bernie's not gonna win. He's too weak. So Hillary's gonna take it. Originally, I thought Hillary was gonna be the winner, but that didn't end up being the case. If she went again, originally I thought she was gonna go up against Jeb, but he got out way earlier than I thought. He had $100 million. Didn't even come close to winning. Wow, what a horrible leader. He tried though. I mean, I don't know. I think his brother name kind of goofed it up for him. But anyway, so Obama's out. Donald Trump is more than likely, statistically, if you think about it, gonna get the nomination. He's got the Republicans in. Rubio and Cruz are the last two remaining. I really don't see either of them taking the entire nomination. I think Donald Trump is gonna win it. So enough about that. Okay, so the economy, things are kind of going sideways right now. Sideways, maybe a little bit up. It's kind of volatile, but I think generally the mood is that things are getting better. You know, people are ecstatic that Donald is gonna probably turn the economy around. It's gonna be chaotic at first. Prices are gonna swing, and there's gonna be a lot of hate in the air. People are gonna hate white people because we're kicking them out of the country and stopping them from coming and enjoying freedom, you know. So it sucks. So it's going to be directed at us, and there's going to be a lot of anger and hate and discontent originally, but it will, in the long term, make the country safer. So I think things will get better over time, dramatically better with Donald. Even though the thing about Donald is he's such a hothead. He's like, he can flip out at a moment's notice, and if he decides to fire us all, that could happen. Don't think it will. Don't think he could ever do that. But he does have that capability to kill everyone. So, you know, keep that in mind. Those are my thoughts on that. Long-term survival strategies. That's the next thing I wanted to go over. So we got weapons, location, and resources. Those are the things I wanted to go over in this video. It's kind of cold out here. Sorry. So, first thing is weapons. You've got a lot of guns. You know, that's not the original route I would have taken for frugality reasons. I'm going more primitive with it because I believe that, you know, ammo does run out of ammo. So you need things like this. See that? That's a K-bar. This is a $100 blade, but this could survive a nuclear holocaust, more than likely. That will get you, if you're on a deserted island, you want a knife. That's like one of the first things that bushcraft teaches you is knives, the importance of knife and rope. You wouldn't think that survival would depend on fucking rope, but that's what wiped out Easter Island. Believe it or not, it killed an entire population. The overuse of rope. So, location. People are gonna be a big fucking problem if shit hits the fan. Big fucking problem. I can't tell you how big of a problem people can be. How big of a burden mouths can be to feed. Drama, politics, all that is associated with food and hunger. People do crazy shit when they get hungry. So, you see them on drugs, you see them on meth. Now imagine when they're fighting for their life. Imagine that. Okay, so get the fuck away from everyone. Just leave. Go to some place that's desolate, aka far away from everyone. If shit goes bad, it's probably, in all honesty, it's probably not gonna go bad. It's not. It's unlikely to go bad. So you wanna pick some place that's you can get away if you need to. Major metropolitan area, Los Angeles, being in Beverly Hills when the shit hits the fan, you don't want to be in there. That's the epicenter of the motherfucker. Earthquake hits, the San Andreas fault line decides to take a shit, all those people are fucked. Fucked. Government's not going to save you. Government will not be there. Okay? It will be you. It will be incumbent on you to get your ass out. Okay? Survival of the fittest. So that's resources. You're going to want a little bit of a war chest. You always want a war chest. You're always going to have money. I never understood this. Like, statistics always come out that people are broke as shit. Like, the majority of people have less than $1,000 or in their bank account, allegedly. So I personally believe that's a skewed statistic, but you're gonna want, you just want money, like, set aside. I don't understand why people are so broke. Like, I always hear people, I have no money, I have nothing, I can't pay my bills, I'm gambling to pay my rent. Are you fucking retarded? You're gambling on a football game to pay your rent, to keep a roof over your head. Save 10% a month, save 30% if you can. Don't save nothing or negative. You're screwing yourself. I've done that, so I learned from my mistake. Read the Richest Man in Babylon. The best book you can buy on finances. Read Think and Grow Rich. That's the best motivation on money, in my opinion. Napoleon Hill. You want to have some wealth. You just do. Like, people are so money motivated and so money hungry that, you'd be surprised that you can get by on, like, hardly anything in this world, and people go ape shit if you give them, like, a $2 tip. Alright. Oh, speaking of which, austerity, you should really try and live on less than you think you need by, like, a large margin, Just save. That's my thoughts on austerity. We already covered money. Health. DEMCAD, dude. This is something that I noticed that's going to really drag you down if the shit does indeed hit the fan. And that is your gut. You know what dividends are, right? Stocks that pay dividends, and you get money over time, over and over and over again. Well, your gut, I'm sorry to say this, man, your gut is going to pay negative dividends if the shit hits the fan. It will drag you down, and cause you problems, and cause you problems, and cost you money, cost you relationships, cost you time, cost you. That gut is costing you. Fuck your skin color. Look at your gut, bro. Cut that thing first, then we'll talk skin color. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be so candid and blunt with you. Survival. I'm just gonna say it on survival. speaking of race and whatnot, um, Obama. I didn't like Obama's as a man. I like Obama. I think Obama is a good dude. As a president and his policies, I couldn't agree. I couldn't disagree more on the stuff that he did. The healthcare flop. Sorry, bro. Obamacare is a bad idea. The government. Every time the government reaches its hands into something, it just. Not every time, because it's so hard to stereotype and get it right. Because the government does get it right on a lot of things, like food stamps. That really helps out when you're poor as shit. Like that little stipend that you get, that little $300 that California gives that a lot of states don't. That helps out, but at the same time, you're taxing the productive ones, the ones that are making it by, and you're kind of unlubing the wheels. Like, for example, Apple versus the FBI. You want to make security less tight or make security more tight by making it less tight. I know that's like a meme, but it means so much. Like, and I feel like it represents so much of the government overreach that's been happening. It's just expanding, and that's what Bernie Sanders wanted to do. He wanted to blow it up, and it's just like, how do you pay for it, bro? Like, eventually gravity has to take place, and like the money train has to stop. The Fed has to stop printing. They can't just print into infinity, and that's where the direction that I think they were headed. Like, well, we're just gonna print our way out of the fucking crisis that the bankers fucking set up. Can't print your way out of shit. I think the Fed took the necessary actions. Obama did what was necessary. I kind of hate him for the TARP. Man, dude, you bailed out the bankers? Fuck those assholes. Let them fail. Fucking cockroaches. They're wealthier than ever now, giving themselves $15 million bonuses through a fucking Great Recession. Are you kidding me? Excuse my language. Fuking. You heard fuking, kids. Through a great $15 million bonus through a Great Recession. That's like cock slapping penis slapping the American folks. That was such a slap in the face. I cannot believe TARP. He did some good stuff. His executive actions on guns, wrong. Guns should be more available and free than ever. Donald's right on that. Bullets need to be flying both ways. I can't believe that guy killed 72 people. No, he injured 72. He killed 12 in a movie theater. So you're telling me that out of 100 people, nobody was packing heat? Not one. What kind of message are you sending, or is the general population sending to psychos? Yeah, you can kill us. We're sheep. Do it. Bring an AR-15 to opening day. Blow us all to hell. Kill us all. No, somebody should have been packing a Glock in there. And, the funny thing is, all these laws are doing the exact opposite of what they want us to do. They're making us less safe. I pack a Glock 26, sometimes, before Colorado took it away because I got this stupid drug offense. But, I didn't know about some stupid little loophole, and they took my gun because I tried to pawn it. And if you have a drug offense, they take your gun and you can't do transactions for 6 months. And I smoked weed and got caught, so and that's a whole nother fucking story. But so anyway, I want to talk about the prison system. I was a correctional officer for a year. I don't want to mention where, but so I did a year, and I did it for excitement and to pay off debt and to really get a glimpse of what institutions were like, considering that there was, being an American, there's a chance that you could get incarcerated, and, even if you didn't do the crime, if you know what I mean. There's so much corruption and money involved. We need to take the money out of prison and politics. I think as humans, we just or as capitalist Americans, we let money get involved in everything we do. There needs to be restrictions, and that's hard to say as a libertarian. There needs to be restrictions on what money can do in government. And here's why. The little guy is getting his throat stomped on, and he's basically almost always gotten his throat stomped on. If there wasn't money in politics, we'd have a much more democratic system. The reason that's so hard to get rid of is because it's money. Anyway, I'm done talking. I'm fucking want to go shoot some. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you later, DEMCAD. Hope you respond. Yeah, so Karma San Diego, C San Diego signing out. Bye.